So our first module we are going to be looking at is freehand drawings. It's module 1, freehand drawings. And the purpose of freehand drawings is basically to teach you skills in terms of drawing without any sort of straight edge, whether it's a ruler, a set square, a T-square. To be able just to use a normal pencil and your freehand skills to be able to duplicate existing shapes and drawings. It is really interesting how you can transform an existing drawing and double its size. So we are going to be looking at it. But just before we do that, let me teach you some of the rules in terms of freehand drawings. There are 6 different types of movements that you will exercise, and I want to take you through that quickly. So the first movement, or the first 2 movements I would say, would be drawing lines from left to right. Right, very faintly you keep your pencil at the back and you draw lines faintly from left to right or from right to left. Those are 2 hand movements. Right, I've drawn it without ruler. Then of course, to be able to draw lines vertically, these are horizontal lines. Now draw lines vertically. So I'm going to draw a line, just one strike like that. Vertical, that is from top to bottom, or alternatively I can draw bottom to top. Just freehand, and it goes past that line there. So you can erase if you want to. If you make a mistake, no problem, erase and correct it. For example, I made a mistake here, so I'm going to erase it quick. Here I'm correcting my mistake. So if I do that, nothing wrong. I just correct that and that again. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6 means that I will draw lines diagonally as well, left to right, down, or what we say incline or a decline. Okay, I can draw that. I don't need to do art like this. We don't want that. That's basic art that we do. We are technical drawings, engineering, graphics and design. We draw one single line, one strike. Okay, and then of course once I have all of that, I can actually even exercise some more. One in the middle here and one on that side there. Now having that and that point, I can even it out by just marking. That's where that point is, and I'm going to mark it there. Right, this is basic freehand drawing, so I can easily, in means of parts, by means of parts, draw a circle, semicircle or quarter circle. And once I have that, I can actually go over it dark to make the drawing come out nice and clear. Right, that's basically how we have the 6 different movements of freehand drawings. Let's look at drawing number 1 in your activity book. So here I have my first activity, and the instruction states that using only a pencil and an eraser, draw a freehand sketch. Very importantly, twice the given size, so twice this given size here of the computer logo shown below. That's a computer logo, so you're only going to use your hands and your pencil to do that. Right, so if you analyze it here, you're going to see that there's a circle there, there's another circle there, there's a straight horizontal line which you can do, there's a vertical side here, and then there's slanted lines here which form part of your hand movements which we just explained, and then there would be the box also consisting of that movement there. This part here, that diagonals are the one that we spoke about, and if you apply all of that, you will get to the required shape. So the first thing that you need to do is to be able to draw it part by part, to set it up basically. So if you're going to take your hand, right, and you're going to get it twice the size, so you're going to do some markings. So that is that center point there, and that point is probably going to be that point over there. So I'm doing my markings. Because it's freehand, it doesn't have to be accurate. And then you apply another part to it, which now enlarges it to twice its size. So that is the length. If you look at that size there, that's your maximum. And you are going to do it in between that space over there. So you can have a box, you can have a box, just to give you an idea of how this is going to be drawn. Right, that's a faint box that you will see there. So that shape will fall into this box over here. Alright, so everything is going to be in this box over there. It might be slightly out. I can make it slightly bigger. If I just erase that. So let's make it slightly bigger, and we're going to use that space there to be able to draw these freehand drawings in that box. So there's my midpoint. So I'm going to have a single line here, which is in the middle there, and I'm going to another line there and there. That is going to be that line over there. I'm going to draw it very fast, but you please need to exercise absolute caution when you are going to draw this. Right, there's that line. I'm going to just double on the size here. There is my triangle. Put my triangle there. Right, and then my circle could possibly be here. Right, I'm going to create the center for my circle, and then I'm going to draw a box like that. That's my hand movement. There's my box, and I'm going to draw diagonals there, and that's going to form the shape of the circle there. That I can put in there. Very fast that I'm drawing it. Okay, and then somewhere around here, just off the middle, you're going to have that tentacle coming out, and that tentacle go there. So this is closer to that, so I'm going to put a little box here. Right, there's my box. I'm going to make it a square box with that, and then up here I'm going to create a little box here with my center for my circle. There's my box for my circle. I create diagonals, and then I can put in my circle over there. If you find that you are too close, nothing prevents you from erasing this here and actually just taking. That's why we draw it absolutely faint. So I'm going to create a center first, because I'm working my circle, and then a box around it like that, diagonals, and there I'm going to draw my circle there. This is my square box here, and now I'm going to draw two lines out like that there, and I'm going to draw two lines out there that represent that, and then I'm going to slant it like that there, and slant it up like that, and then this will slant down like that and slant down like that there. Okay, and then I'm just going to curve that. So you will use that information here to be able to complete as closely and accurately to the actual drawing that we have there. If you are going to see the entire shape as it is here faintly first, then you can go over it dark. So you're going to just go over it neatly with your dark pencil, applying some pressure, and there we're going to go there, and we're going to apply the thick line there. I'm going to leave that little space open for last and draw my circle perfectly in there. Remember, I'm drawing it very fast. That's going to corner like that there. Here is my square box. Here's my square box. I'm going to draw my circle there, and then I'm going to apply that darkness to my line there. So there's a very quick way of drawing that twice the size, and of course once you have that, you can use the side of your pencil to just shade that in for me like that, so that it looks exactly like the drawing which you have just copied from the logo on the right hand side of the page. So you're going to apply that. Okay.